Greetings everybody and welcome to the best Land Cruiser Prado 120 that I have ever seen in my life. To understand how special this car feels, imagine you're in very snowy and cold forest in wooden cabin, looking at wood burning stove and hearing nothing except of burning wood. This is how it feels to drive, sit and to look at perfect condition 120 Prado. What is so special about this particular car, you may ask? Well, my dear viewer, every rubber component under this car has been changed on time to original Toyota parts. Engine mounts, suspension components, everything that gets dry and hard was changed. Maintenance was done on time and not many people sat in this car. Because of that, today we have the most loved Prado in the world. I'm not a big fan of off-roading and I consider it to be pointless and useless time spending. Nevertheless, I'm a big fan of driving very capable cars on perfect roads. I have some legendary off-road cars on my channel like Lada Nivo or Lexus GX or Lexus LX and so on. And this Prado gave me much more pleasure than all the other cars combined. For Central Asian countries, ex-Soviet Union countries and some GCC countries, Prado 120 is more important than BMW, Mercedes, Range Rover and even Land Cruiser. This is the most desirable car in ex-Soviet Union countries and has status of a luxury car. Even there is not much luxury in it, but it has the status of luxury car. I am truly happy to review this car, because for me this is the dream vehicle. It has more charisma than Jim Carrey in 90s movies when he was golden goose of any comedy. This car is like a child in your life that never disappoints you. This car is like a marriage that actually makes you happy. Design of this very interesting SUV is controversial and no one talks about it. When you look close at all the details, they look very weird and have very strange shape. For example, those huge headlights that look deformed and give the car this like very strange face. Headlights actually very ugly when you look very close at them, and they go straight on the hood. And going straight on the hood is a very risky thing when you design a car. And somehow, when you look at the car from the distance, everything makes sense and looks nice. I love the shape of each centimeter of this car when I look from the distance. When you are close up, you feel confused, so don't pay attention to the details when you close up. It looks even more cooler when the spare wheel is at the back. I adore how it screams at you Prado all over the car. Those huge big letters just perfect here. Also, I love the front grille and letters that say Prado on the front grille. Somehow everything looks practical, reliable and most important, at the same time it looks cozy and trustworthy. From every angle, Prado is recognizable. I love how they shape the wheels, and the shape of the wheels they add to the whole weird concept of the car, and everything looks like one ecosystem. And I do adore this big spoiler that actually is functional. Every time the Prado 120 in good condition passes you by today, you do turn your head around and look at it for a few seconds and adore it. Welcome to the most loved interior in the world. This interior is more loved than trophy wife that is 15 years younger than you, smarter, richer, she can cook and she loves you very much. And also she's loyal. Every detail here been preserved and kept in excellent condition. Let's start from the door handles. In driver door, you can feel just a little bit of wear because somebody was touching it, but not 100,000+ kilometers. On all the other doors, everything feels new. You feel like plastic from the factory. When you pull out the ashtray feels like it never been touched. It's the first time anybody pulled it out. Weirdly, I drove many different Prados and all of them have paint missing on the buttons because people touched it a lot and it's just scratches, and half of the letters are already destroyed. And somehow some buttons even feel abused and kicked into, and different people have different styles of keeping the cars. But here every button feels virgin, untouched, specially preserved for a fat Uzbek man with grey hair that thinks he's a Jeremy Clarkson on YouTube. I love that this car does not have leather, But unfortunately in Uzbekistan we have very few Prados with sunroof, and sunroof would be nice in this car. Seats feel and look well kept. I think everything here was under very thick covers and was not used much. That's why it's so well preserved. Dashboard looks exactly like from magazine. At the back we have enough space for long off-road trips. Also we have these weird cup holders that try to chop your fingers off every time you use them. Also there's a nice feature for back passengers. They can actually regulate the temperature that they wish when they sit at the back. Trunk door perfectly holds itself. We have a very usable net on the door and places for your instruments. I love how two back seats carefully hooked for baggage space. We do have some creature comfort for the seats at the back, such as cup holders and compartment for different stuff that you take with yourself for a long trip. But adult will feel very uncomfortable here. This place is just only for kids. Under hood we have God-given engine that is the most reliable and one of the most popular engines in Prado and in all Toyota company. 4-cylinder 2.7 liters naturally aspirated that develops 161 brake horsepower and 248 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 km will happen in 12-13 seconds. The big question is why it's so reliable. There are two strong reasons why it's so reliable. First one is the structure of the engine. All the parts are simply put and there is no much wear and tear on each other. The main layout of everything is perfect. Simple engine chain will last up to 250,000 kilometers. It's fat, it's thick and it's made from real good quality metal. It will run without any problems forever if you take care of it and change oil and everything on time. Second reason is cooling. Toyota engineers always paid a lot of attention to cooling, but here they committed total overkill. We have huge air filter that is almost big as the engine. We have big fan in the front of the radiator and we have gigantic fan at the back of radiator. This huge fan looks like it came from a World War II plane. Engine can be properly cooled even in hell. The best thing about this engine, how it starts, just listen to this. That was perfect. What really disappoints me today that no one does this engineering in new cars. No one cares about cooling and reliability of the engines as Toyota used to do it used to care in 2000s and the 90s. Even high-end luxury brands do not practice such simple yet reliable engineering of making everything proper. Everybody today is trying to scam client for every penny possible on service and warranty, extended warranty, and that's just horrible. 4-liter V6 also is very good and reliable engine in the Prado 120, but my dream is to find the 4.7-liter V8. I heard that some of the 120s had the 4.7-liter V8s in them. I drove the Lexus GX 470 in perfect condition, but I have never seen the Prado with the V8, and many of the old-timers tell me that this car does exist, and back in 2000s you can order the V8 from the factory in your Prado. If you have any solid information about this, please let me know in the comments. Because I did find the 0 to 100 kilometers on the V8 Prado with 4.7 liters and it says 7.2 seconds, but I didn't find any pictures or any other information about this. Such popular car that in ex-Soviet Union countries advertisement was only the first year when the car entered the market. All other 8 years it sold itself without any commercials or advertisement. That shows how good the car is. Everything about this car feels relaxed and free. It has same frame as FJ Cruiser, 4Runner and different pickup trucks from Toyota. But in Prado this layout of suspension and frame is the best for any situation. Off-roading, driving on perfect asphalt, driving on deep water or even in skies.
It is very difficult to start a review, like a driving review, when you have such a wonderful car in such a great condition. Oh my god. It's so good that I don't want to speak at all. It's just, every detail here is brand new, as I said before. Everything is taken care of. All the suspension components, all the rubber has been changed on time. Nobody does it. This is the first time I drive such a well-kept and well-loved Prado. It was so loved that I guarantee you the previous owner of this car had very big problems with his wife. She was jealous of this car, 100%, because nobody loves this car like the owner does. And the owner loves it more than anybody. More than anyone, sorry. So what are advantages of this car right now in 2024? First of all, the simplicity, of course, the acceleration, how it responds to the gas pedal, the fuel injection, fuel pumps, everything being maintained on time. Everything was cleaned and you can feel it from the brakes to the acceleration pedal. It done 160,000 kilometers, but it feels 30. It feels like a new car, just so loved. I never had a feeling like this before in any Prado. I always wanted to make a video about 120, but I never found a in good condition one, where I can be as happy as I am right now here. It's basically a brand new vehicle. Like, you had this feeling. Of course, the 160,000 is a huge amount of kilometers, but how it's kept, the gear changes, the acceleration, everything is just so smooth, so silky. It's a new car. So even the indicator noise is just like, but Toyota and Lexus always have great indicator noises. All right, so full throttle right now and go. So it wasn't the rapid and fast acceleration, but it was delivered. The 70 kilometers was delivered to you without any extra noise, anything else that you don't need, just pure sound of 2.7 VVTi engine. That's it, with the wonderful gearbox. And when you floor it, you can feel how it was loved. The maintenance, the money the owner spent, the original Toyota parts, not Chinese, not the Chinese shit that it was usually people buy it and cut corners. No, my friend. Here is everything clean, everything original, and that's very rare thing. I feel so happy that I feel it's like my birthday today. If I had cash right now, I would buy this car immediately. What I would do with it, I don't know. I would just be happy if I have it. Really, purpose of this car today, many will think go hunting, fishing, visiting your mistress that lives very far in and has very bad roads to her house. But no, purpose of this vehicle is simply your happiness. You just buy it, drive it. You can drive it every day to work, because fuel consumption here is not so high. I mean, it's okay. Or weekend car, it's a enjoyable vehicle. That's it. The handling of it, like on any tall SUV, it's not sharp at all. It's very wobbly, it's very soft. It's actually softer than my belly, my fat Uzbek belly with fat in it. It's very soft, but you enjoy it. When I see the speed bumps, I press the brakes because of my reflection of many year experience where I press the brakes. Like, it's my conscience that presses brakes. But here I don't need to do that. I can just floor it and drive like this. Not like any unnecessary sound was here when I did this. Let's do it again. Just perfect. It eats all the bumps. It's very soft. I do enjoy this car a lot. The smell, the quality feel of it, how much attention to this car was given, you can feel that here. It just translates, transmits everything to you. Man, I love this car so much. I'm not a big Land Cruiser fan or anything, but Prado for me is just something else. when you drive it here, you feel, like not in luxury, not in, you don't have this cocoon feel of leather and wood because you don't have any leather, you have some wood, but you feel like empty-headed, like all your thoughts are not here, just like a monkey that beats, like a small toy that beats, and I have a picture right now. You feel like this here, and that's a feeling that you need in your life where you have kids, mortgage, ungrateful wife, and you need this car for just escaping everything here. Oh my god, the maneuverability of this car is insane. I can feel every centimeter of this car everywhere. When I park it, when I drive, you can squeeze this car anywhere you want. It's like the same as a just a normal scooter when you drive through the traffic, or like a bike. You can swerve it everywhere because the feeling of the car, how it interacts with you, is just sensational. I don't want to stop this review because I don't want to give the keys to the owner. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this wonderful vehicle. Don't forget about the charity project called Food for Life US. They need volunteers or they need your financial support. All the information is above. Please subscribe to my channel. And my dear viewers, I know many of you love the 120 and miss the Land Cruiser 120. And let me know in the comments what is your favorite thing about this car. Why did you enjoy or did not enjoy my video? Look, I just parked it perfectly because I can feel the feeling. Sorry. Yeah, write the comments, press that like button, share this video, be great pleasure. Take care and bye bye.